Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A quick throw complete to Chark. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Rodgers wants to change the look. That's caught by Chosen.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This thrown quickly on to Cooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Fields
rolling to his right. Going for it all. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Rodgers. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
And yet again, it's Howard with a catch.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers punching it in from a yard away.
And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And now off to the races down the right side. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll get it inside the 35. You talk about this Jets defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strength.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Here's 3rd and 10. Now Fields.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
(7-7) our score after 1.
On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields.
This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards into.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try to run this one in, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Here's a diving catch right side. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Now they'll audible to something else.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler.
Taken down at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Eckler. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
To the left side and taken in by Chosen.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Try to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go. You got a mini base. Why not? No more. Right.
Fields now to throw.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Angel. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go, Slide.
The slot man in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down, here's Fields. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Fields.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
To throw is Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Here's Rodgers throwing to start the drive.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Shark calls it in.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now, wait a minute. Did the Jets get it? They did. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
A final shot before half for Rodgers.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, and that is incomplete.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Browns drive about to get started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the score.
There he goes, right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Let's go.
Again, Fields.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, never mind. Monday.
They're going to go. It's Fields.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Austin Eckler.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, 551. Hey, Ken. Madden. Tonight.
Here's Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Still going inside the 20.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jets 42, Browns 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Fields.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
26. Hey, 88.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, this. Here we go. 58.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
on the move to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 3-yard line.
Shark's got it, left side. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Don't jump.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
From the gun, here's Fields. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner, but at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end. The Browns on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
That's another Browns first down.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 18.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to speed things up here.
Fields now to throw.
They'll roll him out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Out of the gun, Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Hey, Ken.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers.
That one caught downfield by Howard.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing now is Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about set.
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. And Shark calls it in. And he'll be out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 1-yard line.
Once more, here's Eckler. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Rodgers throwing here.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again. I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Here we go, son.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And one last throw here for Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Jets,
they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still one game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish.